Hey Geminis, welcome to your weekly horoscope reading. Thank you for joining me. Don't forget guys, these readings are general messages, so take what resonates, leave the rest. It can't be 100% perfect for everybody because this it does get a few views, not that many yet, maybe one day. But yeah, so energies and genders can be switched as needed for your situation. And don't forget everybody's on a slightly different timeline, so the messages that do come through can sometimes be for like the last couple of weeks, or it could be something you're experiencing now, or it could be something that's just coming ahead. So it's slightly different for everybody, but with a general, I do the best that I can. If the reading doesn't resonate, or even if it does, go and check out your other signs. So if you're checking out your sun sign at the moment, then go try your moon, rising and Venus signs as well for those readings. You might get some extra messages in there. So let's get into the Gemini sun, moon, rising, Venus reading. As always, I ask that Spirit removes all of my personal energies, influences and biases in order to get the most clear reading through for the Gemini sun, moon, rising and Venus signs. So what's going on for them this week, please, Spirit? What's coming this week? So we've got truth, solitude, foundation and achievements, and third eye chakra. So far, I'm kind of picking up that it would be a really good week for you guys to kind of spend a little bit of time alone, get into a nice cleanse space, like clear out your energy if you can. If your third eye chakra is coming out here, I do feel as though, and it's come out right underneath truth. So I feel like your third eye is trying to alert you to some truth that you may not be seeing. It could be in relation to your family or your home environment, or to your achievements. Maybe you're being led on a new path. Maybe your third eye is trying to show you a vision of like a future achievement that could be for you, or it's just trying to show you some truth about like maybe someone in your network, like your family or your friend group, is not quite on your vibration or something. We've got the choose wisely card. So we'll definitely clarify these cards with the tarot shortly. Yeah, deception and envy, and that's come right underneath foundation and achievement. So I am strongly getting the vibe that there's someone in your network that's not quite who they are. Someone that's being a little bit deceptive or jealous and don't quite have your best interests at heart. And your third eye, like your sixth sense, I suppose, could be trying to show this to you, but you're not quite seeing the truth of it. So really pay attention to like your thoughts and your dreams and like any visions that you might have, because if you get the feeling or the vibe that someone is being a little bit deceptive or manipulative or not telling the truth about something, you're probably right and it's probably the truth. But you could just be like, you could find yourself dismissing it as if it's not coming from your intuition, as if you're just being silly or like you're overthinking, but it's actually like there's a lot of truth behind this. So however you approach this, you're definitely guided to choose very wisely. This comes out right under here, and if you can see, the actual finger that's pointing is pointing up. So I feel like you're recommended to withdraw from this person. or maybe from everybody around you while you get centered. Because the more centered you are, the more aware of this deception or whatever it is, the more aware you'll be. Let's go into the tarot and we'll start to get some clarifiers. We might clarify all of them. So this is for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and we're going to do some clarifiers. Why do we have the Truth card here, please? Judgment, which is literally truth. Maybe, so yeah, you're definitely going to discover some truth this week, and I strongly feel as though it's going to come when you're by yourself, and it'll be at a time where like you're just chilling, or like you're not really, a time where you're not having to really think too hard, like say you're just watching TV or you're reading a book. Maybe some of you will read a book and something in the book will bring this epiphany. However it works for you, like while you're by yourself, that's when this truth is going to come to you. Anything else for truth? What is this truth? We've got the Six of Swords and the Queen of Swords. Yeah, I really feel like for some of you, the interpretation that I'm picking up intuitively here is that you or someone, so at the moment I'm getting the vibe that it's you, you've got your sights set on someone, you could be quite interested in them, but like the love that you give them, like look at how cold she's, like she's just pouring whatever's in this cup, like she's just pouring it out, and she's got her defenses up, and she's just quite cold, and she looks like she really just doesn't care very much. So if you think that you're going to, I don't know, if there's been some issues lately with someone that is quite cold and emotionally distant, someone quite cutting edge, I feel, with that sword, or someone that is very direct and blunt and don't really take into consideration your feelings. I do see some of you turning your backs to this person now because you're going to realize that they are manipulative and just toxic for you. And you're going to like turn away, and that will be what makes you head towards calmer seas. So yeah, so for some of you, this is definitely like a toxic connection, whether it's friend, family member, colleague. It doesn't matter about gender, but there's definitely someone that you'll possibly be turning your back from over the next week. If it's not a person, it could be a job or a hobby or something that you're walking away from. Why do we have the Solitude card, please, Spirit? Yeah, so yeah, for some of you, this is something that you thought was going to be like a lot of emotional fulfillment and something very deep and meaningful, but the justice was turned upside down here. The stability was turned upside down, and this is what you're going to acknowledge this week, is that this has been turned upside down and that you can't bring this back. Why do we have foundation and achievements? So if it was a career or a hobby or something, this is something that brought you that fulfilling energy, something that brought you a lot of fulfillment, something that made you very happy, something that was very meaningful to you, but then it lost its balance, or you stopped getting what you deserved out of it, and you're deciding to walk away towards something different. So why do we have the foundation and achievements card, please? The Emperor. Okay, so for the Emperor to come out with the foundation and achievements, I feel as though you're about to enter a phase where you're in this energy where you're very driven and very determined to set up a strong foundation for yourself. You're going to be very focused on your work and your career and putting a lot of energy and effort into that. You could be finding yourself desiring like a family or like a strong family unit, and this could be I want to say like that's more for those people that aren't leaving a connection. That's more for the people that are leaving behind like a passion or a job or something. You could be thinking ahead like towards family and marriage and all of that kind of stuff, and you could be kind of a little bit more ready for that, and that's what your third eyes are alerting you to, is that you're a little bit like you're ready for a little bit more. Why else do we have the foundation achievements? Definitely work on confidence and self-esteem. I can feel my solar plexus getting a bit upset, so lots of yellow fruits and veg and solar plexus frequencies if you've got time to listen to those. We've got the Knight of Cups coming out with the foundation achievements as well. This is kind of like a card about the early stages of like dating and flirting, and early offers, like the initial stages of something. So to come out with the Emperor, like this could just be the fact that you're starting to prepare your heart space to open up, or you're starting to desire commitment, or you could really be, someone might be coming in to ask you on a date or ask you to catch up. Or you could be extending an offer to somebody else. Okay, yeah, so I didn't say it out loud, but in my head I asked about the third eye chakra, and we've got the Nine of Swords and the Nine of Wands. So the nines are the number of like endings and cycles completing. And this is definitely your third eye alerting you to, some deception, some it may cause you some anxiety, it may cause you some turbulence initially, or it may cause like a bit of an upset. But then if you do make the right choice, you can leave this behind, and you can you can have victory even though there will be some turbulence, like you're almost there. Choose wisely. Why do we have to choose wisely? Oh my goodness. Okay, so there's like a new spark. So we've got the Ace of Wands and we've got the Ten of Pentacles. The Ten of Pentacles is like the whole kit and caboodle when it comes to like commitment and marriage and family life. Like it's a very stable, a very grounded, loving, nurtured, truthful, honest commitment. Like it's family, marriage,